But then they produced Sehwag. We don't know what he saw. He's gone to point for six.
Oh yeah.
I remember Shoaib Akhtar's first experience with. I've never seen his eyebrows went through his head. He bowled like a 150 km plus shot fast outside the off stump. These are top edged it. Clearly beaten for pace. Beaten for pace. Six.
Six.
And then he goes and gardens right next to his feet. A little bit of a good old Haryanvi banter, just give him a little bit of no words. Shoaib said words. He didn't say anything back. He went and powdered right next to his toes, was standing hands on hips, and his eyebrows are going up like, what the F happened? Those are poetic moments. They
But
had some
talking
of the
about
best banter, those
Sehwag,
two.
but
Yeah,
talking about Sehwag, you remember that test
yeah,
match in Chennai against England itself, getting that
yeah,
83 and setting up that run
yeah,
chase? That
of
was
course.
something. And only he could do
Sachin
something like
finishes
that.
off, no? Yeah, yeah,
Sachin
yeah, yeah.
finishes off, Gambhir
Yeah,
gets a
yeah, yeah.
50, Yuvraj
What a
gets.
team. What a
Yeah.
batting team. That's why don't hurry, with this whole thing. Which one is better? I've got people asking me 281 and Rahul Dravid's 180. It's Ajinkya Rahane, Melbourne versus Lords. This is so difficult because at the moment, when you're in that moment, what do you say? Just so many factors involved in comparisons. So tough, man. But definitely standout moments in cricket. You go back, you're looking at your life and where you were at this point. For me, Lakshman's 281, the world's greatest innings that I have seen, followed by Brian Lara's 153. These are the two best test innings I have ever seen. And with due respect to Ben Stokes, who won a test match at Headingley with Jack Leach batting on the other end, these two batting was on a different level of batting, I thought.
And
Just
Brian Lara
clear
had
cut.
Courtney Walsh at the other end for the last few more
Courtney
overs.
Walsh to the other end, and nobody scored a run for the West Indies.
Yes.
308, 153 him, extras, nobody else. A little bit here and there. And also because he was fighting and sledging them back alone. He had 10 fielders literally at that point. What about Lakshman Baba? He had made those runs in the first inning, so they promoted him and pushed Dravid. Poor Dravid always gets the wrong end of the stick. And the two boys from the south stand up and gave. I thought was the most beautiful moment in Indian cricket. But now I saw this series and I'm a little bit here and there, but I still think that's difficult to beat because we followed on. The Aussies had ordered their beer. And I'd already gone through 4 wickets. What
Michael
was left?
Slater had his cigars ready, not just beers.
Cigars
Michael
ready.
Slater
There
had
you go.
cigars ready. Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped sledging. When they stopped sledging, the game's over. They weren't even saying mouthing off. They were enjoying Lakshman. It's cricket might. One more off drive. 100, 150, 200. The other end, the old war horse. 100, 150. It was. And I called my mom up because I only the first we were shooting with Les Lewis and Hariharan, so I remember the day so clearly. And my mom and I said, "Are they still batting?" It was tea time because of the rumor on the set. So she said they're still batting, and Australia's finished. The heat has got to them, the hands on their hips, and I was like, "Guys, kill this shoot, get us a TV." There was no internet, nothing that we could turn to. There was
Yeah,
nothing.
not like
Oh,
today where you can just switch it on Hotstar or Sony Live and just watch the game. It can't happen. It
can you
wasn't.
imagine? Yeah, who do work? I don't know how you work in this generation. And then to watch the highlights later, and then my father telling me that the highlights are like the show, what we saw, because he was just caressing the ball on the offside, caressing the ball off his legs, which only he can do, caressing the ball square of the wicket, and even playing the cut, which he was not that famous for. And Rahul Dravid made 180 runs. And probably unbeaten if I'm not mistaken. Nobody talks about that as usual.
No,
What a
but you look
partnership.
at, but there's something the highlights don't tell you, and this is something that Harsha sir has said in one of his speeches. Highlights don't tell you everything about a test match, and you actually look at the morning of day 4 of the Kolkata test, and Jason Gillespie had bowled a brilliant spell to these guys, and they were playing and missing.
He was fantastic.
He
Now
was
that you mentioned,
fantastic,
yeah.
yeah. He was fantastic, and they got through that, and which is why they went on to get all those runs.
No, and again, for me, there's a parallel between Shane Warne and when you think about it, he was murdered in Mumbai in the 3A game, which I got to see. A man called SRT
That
and a
was
couple of
98.
others.
That was 98.
Oh, sorry, that was 98. That was 98. But from there, he never got his shape back in India. Sidhu was the one who went after him first in 98. You're right. I stand
Yes.
corrected. But he never got his shape back. And then what happens to me is that Nathan Lyon, for me, is the difference in this series. I think India really prospered because they were able to curtail Nathan Lyon. Now, you can tell me whether you think he bowled badly. I don't know. At times, he seemed to be getting his grip. The ball was turning and jumping and all that. But we weathered the storm. And I think Washington Sundar scared the crap out of them because he batted in the first innings in a classical fashion almost. He was just right behind the ball, reading the spin and everything else. And in the second innings, he came out like a warrior saying, I'll finish this game in 2 overs. And they panicked. With that 6 and 4, they panicked.
Yes. They panicked.
This new India, yeah, they panicked. Australia behaved like subcontinental cricketers, which I grew up with, where you sort of just shut down.
Yeah.
Amazing how karma is a bitch and comes back to haunt you.